Hi, I'm Hunter Monk with MSpaces. Now, this is a space on Airbnb. Travelers come here 8 times a month so they can experience the city like a local and not like a tourist. They know they'll have a quality stay every time, and they're getting all of this at half the price of staying at a hotel, leaving them more income to go out and enjoy the city. Now, those pictures I just showed you are from one of 5 active MSpaces, a collection of apartments and houses around Austin that I've leased for the sole purpose of hosting guests on Airbnb, Flipkey, HomeAway, and other similar services. Another way you can think of us is that we're Uber for Airbnb. So I've been running this business as a student, where I've brought in an average of 35 guests per month, generating $10,000 in revenue and $3,600 in profit per month. Now, the reason that I can bring in so many guests is through a combination of 3 advantages: price, quality assurance, and guest experience. So my first advantage is price. You can have your own studio apartment right next to UT campus with an Apple TV and Netflix and HBO and your own Keurig coffee machine for only $60 a night. On the very upper end, you can stay at the top penthouse floor of Austin's newest high-rise in the downtown area of 4th and Brazos for only $139 a night, about half the price of staying at the Driscoll. My second advantage is quality assurance. So staying on Airbnb can be scary. You're going to stay in somebody's home. You may find a host that you like, and he has 7 positive reviews, and you go to stay there, and you figure out those 7 positive reviews were all left by men, and you're a young girl, and the host asks you on a date, and it's an awkward, awful experience. With MSpaces, you know you'll have a professional host, and not just what one person thinks is a good time. Also, you can see from our reviews page that because we have so many listings, we can accumulate reviews at a much faster rate than somebody with only 1 or 2 living spaces to host from. And our third advantage is we help our guests experience the city. So when a guest makes an inquiry, we try to find out as much as we can about them. When they book the reservation, we send them a personalized guide with exactly what we think they'll enjoy the most during their stay. And no matter what they say they like, I put Salt Lick first because that's my favorite restaurant. So when I started this business, I didn't have a lot of money. As you can see here, I had negative money. And I didn't have a lot of time. This is my calendar. So I had to streamline the processes that make this business work. So the first process is the attraction process. So I use my experience as a search engine marketer to optimize my listings so they show up highly on Google and Airbnb. We also get professional pictures done of every single space to maximize their attractiveness. And the second system is guest care. So when a guest makes a reservation, it's added to our calendar, where my cleaners and concierges can pick and choose the guests they want to check in and clean up after, similar to a TaskRabbit system. And the third is the furnishing system. So when we found a space we'd like to acquire, we furnish it with pre-owned furniture to keep costs low, and then we decorate it with art from local artists to add that little local touch and make our guest stay that much better. So right now, there are 5 active MSpaces in Austin, and we're just getting started. With our available capital, we're going to get to 40 spaces in Austin. That's 40 markers, I counted them. At which point we'll be making enough profit per month to fund a new city. So Airbnb's biggest markets are in New York, San Francisco, and Los Angeles. Now say we decide to go to San Francisco. There, Airbnb, just that website, in just San Francisco, is a $267 million a year market. And while $267 million is a lot, and Airbnb is growing astronomically fast, it's still only a minor portion compared to the total annual travelers market in San Francisco of $8.9 billion. And I think we can take a big chunk of that $8.9 billion because of our unique value proposition, which is that we are so much cheaper than staying at a hotel. You know you'll have a quality stay every time, and you're going to actually experience the city that you're traveling to. So if you have any questions, or if you'd like to book a stay with us, email me at hunter@m-spaces.com and have the best travel experience of your life.